Hey guys, much love, much light, much blessings. This is Shamanic Awak Priestess here, and this video is going to be actually discussing a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and that's the demonizing of professional witches or professional spiritualists. But before I do that, I have some really important announcements I'm going to be making on this video about my website. So I want to say first and foremost, thank you. My spiritual based business has just been growing in the last, 2 years especially. And this year last year was beautiful. This year is beautiful. The year before beautiful. So it just keeps growing. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you. I started my private spiritual business at the same time I started this channel, because previous to that, I was working on a psychic hotline, and it's just been growing. I've sold my summer classes. I'm gonna be posting tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, look out for in my website the October 2021 session for the mentorship classes. Working with the African spirits and things like that. Those of you that's done my spirit court readings and stuff like that. So any of the African spirits that came out in that reading, that class is based on your on these spirits. So you would learn how to work with your individual spirit court, rituals. Some spells are in there. They're my own personal spells that my mom and everything gave me. There is one-on-one meetings every week where we talk about the video series that I specifically created for the class, and the reading material that was specifically created for the class. So it's a 7-week course. So yeah, it's wonderful for those that are looking to start. Especially for those that are not initiated yet. So it's a great way to start working with the spirits in the perspective of a non-initiate. And it's been a way that I worked with a lot before I got initiations. So lots of valuable information. You'll love it. So that's going to be available on Friday. That's going to be for the October 2021 session. And just a heads up, spots do tend to go quickly because the July class is sold within 48 hours, if not less. So, and all the spots went. So, see it there, book it, book it, purchase, all that good stuff. The cost, everything is on the website. You could literally purchase from the website starting tomorrow. That's for the mentorship. The Madama classes are going to be posted tomorrow as well, and everything like that. And so is the folk magic workshops as well. Those will be occurring in December of 2021. I'm going to be posting them tomorrow. These will be the last classes of 2021. So last chance to purchase. All those listings will be on my website tomorrow. Talking about my website also, if you notice, there's only my psychic readings available at this time. That's only temporary. I'm kind of revamping, reorganizing, redoing my website. And also, I'm very grateful. I am currently booked up to the last time I checked, the 26th of April. So pretty much not only I've been booked up for March, I'm almost booked up for April. So there's a longer wait time for readings than usual due to high demand. So you might get a reading 4 or 5 weeks. I posted on my Skype. I'm mentioning it on this video. I also posted in the contact area of the website, but just in case, because some people don't read and they'll book and then they want a reading right away, and then I have to kindly remind them it's listed on the website when you post it, because then people get mad. So I'm just letting you know there is a long wait time for readings at this time. I did leave the readings up. I took all the specialized readings down for now because I have to catch up with my readings and everything. So I will be posting the specialized readings in May. So I'm going to take them down for the rest of March and the rest of April. But the spiritual investigation, spirit messages, energetic readings, past life readings, they will all be back in May of 2021. I just right now, I can't. I'm really, really backed up. So I'm just going to leave my predictive readings on there for now. And then in May of 2021, I'm going to be revamping and everything, the website anyway. So I'm going to be adding some new services and all of that stuff too. And I'll be bringing back my shamanic healings, energy work, and a lot of other stuff that I had before. So, but right now, I have to catch up on my psychic readings. So that's why I will put the spiritual investigative readings back up again in May. In May. So I wanted to let you guys know that, because I didn't want anybody to be like, oh my God, where's, why isn't that reading there or whatever, so you might see it on the scheduling link, but that's fine because you can't schedule anything until you purchase. So I didn't want to go through the whole hassle of taking it out of that. Also spell work, I have to catch up on spells right now, so not taking on any more spell work clients possibly until April. So no new spells, like no new workings and all that. So I took that out too. I'm pretty much booked up on spell work for the month of March. So I will be taking spell work clients again in April. Okay, so that's all the business stuff. Now to the topic at hand. I wanted to talk about, like I said, the demonizing of professional witches. So yeah, the demonizing of professional witches. So there's this thing, like I used to follow somebody on YouTube, and I loved his channel, but I got kind of tired of them always making fun of people who charge for tarot readings and spells, and oh, in the old ways people did things for free, blah 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 blah. That always annoyed me when people say that. In the traditional witchcraft and traditional this, that, and the other. In the olden times, that's not true. Maybe in some parts of the world that was true, but that's not every part of the world. From my perspective, the practices that I practice, mambos, hugans, santeros, santeras, babalaos, so on and so forth, are honored. Are elders. People want to pay them. People want to be around them. People respect their knowledge. People invest in their knowledge, so they can get that wisdom and things like that. Respect their time, pay for rituals, pay for things. That's how I seen it done in the islands, okay? That's how I saw it when I grew up in the South Bronx. We respected our local santero and santeras, our padrinos and madrinas, our spiritual elders, our mambos and hugans. We respected them. We didn't ask them to do things for free. Because when people become elders, when people become initiated and they become an elder, they become a leader, they become someone that, has a business or things like that. It's no different than when people go to a rabbi and people pay for the rabbi to live a certain way, and the community puts money together. Or in Christianity, you have your pastors. In the Catholic Church, which is also Christianity, you have your priests that the church sponsors them because they dedicate their life to God. And it's the same thing. And a spiritual elder dedicates their lives to their spirits, not just part-time, not just sometimes, their life. It's a full-time job to keep the spirits happy, to help the community, and to also manage our own personal lives. So, our time is valuable. And I don't think there's anything wrong with witches, spiritualists, priests and priestesses, jugans, mambos, espirititas, santeros, santeras, or anyone that is initiated or has expertise in would charge for their service. There's nothing wrong with people doing this for a full-time job, as long as they're actually doing it to help people, to be there for people, and things of that nature. So I don't see anything wrong with that. But there's this whole like demonization, people being mean to people, because they're choosing to, they're choosing to help others and things of that nature. Sorry, I have all these messages coming through and I thought my phone was on do not disturb. As you can see, I'm a busy lady. But yeah, so it's really bad. Like trying to make people feel bad or guilty and things like that. And I've always thought, like, which I've unsubscribed to this person. I went through their like older videos and I noticed that they were trying to have a spiritual shop and it failed and people wouldn't pay them for their stuff. So some people, it's because they're jealous. Some people, because they do technically believe that's messed up to do, and that's fine. That's your personal belief. There's some people that they want to do what you do, but then they want to, they want to do what you do, but maybe it didn't go so well for them. So then they want to hate on somebody else, and that's wrong. Instead of going to the person like, hey, if you don't mind, how did you get your business going and stuff like that, or paying for some type of mentorship or something. They'd rather sit here and criticize the next person, So sometimes it's jealousy. Sometimes people just feel like you should do it for free. And that's fine. That's personal. That's you. I don't feel that way. A lot of people don't feel that way. So people can have whatever opinion they want about it. But when you go out there and you spew rhetoric, this person harassed other spiritualists and witches on their channel. Oh, look at such and such begging for money and being a bully within the spiritual community. That's a problem. That's a problem. I have just never understood the demonizing of professional witches. Everybody, has their own jobs and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own thing that they do. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, so that's everything. So yeah, I don't like when that happens, when people try to make someone feel bad because they're charging for a service, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just like any other job, and they demonize people who do it full time. Oh, I don't want to live in rags and I don't want to struggle, whatever. That's not everybody's life. Some people actually make a living where they could sustain themselves and that's their full-time job and things of that nature, just like any other business, So, don't look down on someone if that's how they make their money. That's how I make my money. That's how my mother made her money. That's how her godparent made her, like her godfather made his money. He did what he had to do. He invested in the knowledge. He has that relationship with the spirits. It takes a lot of work and dedication. And I do understand that there are charlatans and scam artists, and I agree with that. I don't care if you demonize those people that scam you, people that have bad intentions, people that rob people of money, people that are false teachers, false prophets, false, they just literally living on, feeding off people's fears and conning people out of money. That's different. Like, I agree, they're annoying, that's horrible, people should not be doing that and things like that. But there are also very legitimate people that love doing this, have a calling, and there's nothing wrong with them answering that calling and having a spiritual based business. It has taken a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for me to be where I'm at today with my spiritual based business. A lot of work, a lot of stress. There is no 9 to 5. I'm working all the time. I literally had to schedule a day off because I was so exhausted. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's worth it. I love what I do, but it's not easy. I should be compensated for all the things that I do, the readings, the specialized readings, the regular readings, the spell work, the following up with clients, you know what I mean? The healing sessions, the mentorships. I deserve to be compensated for that, right? Because that's time away from my family, and things of that nature. And in order for me to do this on a full-time basis, I have to pay my bills just like everybody else. And it's like that for a lot of people. So don't look down on someone because they charge for spiritual services. Oh, this is spirituality, it should be free. That's not true. That's not true. It's a skill, it's a job, it's energy, and people have the right to charge for it. I don't understand the demonizing that I hear from people when they get so mad, or they're mad because somebody charges a certain price. If you don't like that price, go to somebody else. I know what I'm worth, and that's something that for anybody who's starting, like, know your worth, because there are going to be people that tell you, oh, that's too much. Know your worth. And it doesn't mean you need to, like, go to the point where you're just being greedy. No, but you need to live. You need to sustain yourself. You need to know what the value of that energy is. And I had to work through that as well. And I'm worth what I charge. Know your worth as a spiritual being. Like, know your worth. And don't allow anyone to tell you that you're bad for what you do. How dare you charge for this, that, and the other? Because 9 times out of 10 is just someone who wants to mooch off you and take your energy. And I've seen many cases of people try to make someone feel bad for charging for a service and then going and then paying somebody else for that same service. So I'm just saying, don't feel bad to charge what you're worth. There is nothing wrong with being a full-time professional spiritualist, which, whatever the case may be, Hugan, Mambo, Babalao, Santero, anything of that nature, they have to pay. And another thing people don't understand, I'm going to specifically talk about me, okay, and my practice and from what perspective I'm talking about. We have to pay our spirits, okay? My native spirits, my Taino Indio spirits, my Madama, my Orishas, and my Loas, they want payment for their work, okay? When the clients come back and say, hey, whatever you did, thank you, I gotta pay my spirits because they did the work, okay? It's not free. Some of them have more expensive taste than others. The cost accumulates. The website that I have, website maintenance, PayPal maintenance, okay? The internet, okay? The camera, the computer, everything costs money. I have to, and the candles and all the curios and herbs and things that I use, that all costs, everything costs money. So that's why you charge. It is what it is. That's life. So I don't feel bad about it. And for those of you out there that someone tries to make you feel bad about it, I'm telling you, don't feel bad about it. Okay, don't feel bad. It's a gift, and it's a job like any other, and you deserve. If this is something you want to do and you want to be a professional spiritualist, tarot reader, whatever it is, don't feel bad if you want to charge for your services. Don't allow anyone to make you feel bad for that, okay? Much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And until the next video, bye.